I'm back again, guys, and this is gonna be a crazy one. Can you play a hardcore Nuzlocke in Pokemon Pearl in a way where you'd be guaranteed to win? What do I even mean by that? Well, in a hardcore Nuzlocke, you're only allowed one encounter per location without any repeats. So, could I plan out all the encounters in the game in a way where I'd eliminate Pokemon on earlier routes to guarantee encounters on later routes? Yes, and I did just that. You can guarantee around 40 encounters in this game. I'll show you exactly how it's done, and I even created a spreadsheet that will show you exactly where and how to get these encounters guaranteed. Now, guaranteeing encounters is only the first step. Now we have to find a way to win every single battle 100% guaranteed. Can we do it? Well, you'll see. Chimchar in my mind was the obvious choice in starter. It's gonna be fire and fighting with lots of speed and attack. And come on guys, we all know the deal with fire types in the Sinnoh region. There's only 2 of them. Also, so that these strategies are applicable in every single situation, all the Pokemon you'll be seeing throughout this entire playthrough will all be 0 IVs in every stat with a neutral nature. Alright, let's get going, and right at the beginning we have a situation, guys. Route 201, 202, 203, and 204 all share a group of Pokemon here. The way these routes are set up, you'll always end up with a combination of 4 out of 5 of these Pokemon, but never guaranteed any single one of them from these routes. This chart here details every possible way your beginning game could unfold here. No one singular Pokemon is guaranteed to be encountered. This is all good though. You'll be able to get a guaranteed encounter with all of these Pokemon actually later on, so just hold on for now, okay? Kricketot was purposely omitted from all this since you can change the time of the game to isolate the encounter table, which is exactly what we want. We can get it later though too. Forget about Route 201 and 202, grab the Old Rod, evolve your Chimchar into Monferno, and fight your rival. You'll be at the level cap, but there will be no more required fights after this, so it's okay. Since you'll run through this grass here anyway, we'll use Route 203 for our Magikarp encounter. Over here is a repel you can pick up right after, and this one is very important because if you get a Pokemon to level 7 and use your repel in the Orberg Gate, you're guaranteed to get a Geodude encounter. Pokemon like Geodude are so important to isolating later routes because they appear in so many places in Sinnoh. And now that you've caught Geodude, Machop is a guaranteed encounter on Route 207 during the day. You'll also be required to run through Orberg Mine for the story without repels. Don't worry though, Zubat and Onix are guaranteed later on, so just leave it alone for now. Now you have a squad with 3 Pokemon that can solo Rourke pretty well. I won't patronize you. You know how to play Pokemon. You can figure this one out. After the first gym, you'll have repels finally, and this means you can skip any route you want and come back to it later for the encounter. Skip both Route 204 and Ravage Path. You'll be coming back. I also won't be using honey trees. They're unpredictable, and lots of honey trees are on routes that I want to use for other Pokemon later, so you won't need them. You'll also have the XP available to EV train your Pokemon, so get Monferno to level 19 and fill out his attack and speed. This way you'll be guaranteed to solo Mars with a Flame Wheel and 2 Mach Punches. You'll be able to grab Drifloon as your Valley Windworks encounter on Fridays. Repel through Route 205 for now, and there are no reliably guaranteed encounters in Interna Forest. You don't need them anyway. Once you get to Interna City, go directly to Route 211 and repel through. Then go to Mount Coronet. A level 14 Pokemon with repels will guarantee an encounter with a Meditite since no other Pokemon appears at level 14. Now, go back to Route 211, and this Meditite will guarantee that repels give you Bidoof here. Now, go back to Route 205, Eterna City side, and using repels will guarantee you a Buizel. And if you get your Monferno into Blaze range, Flame Wheel will be at 1.5 times power and you can sweep through Gardenia. Flame Plate Flame Wheel on Jupiter Zubat is guaranteed to kill. I'll hit Skuntank with one Flame Wheel. Night Slash crit will never kill. I'm also about to switch out after this, so Screech, Smokescreen, Poison Gas doesn't matter. This Machoke here is max attack, max defense. Machoke will live multiple critical Night Slashes. Vital Throw is a move that never misses, so Smokescreen doesn't matter here either. The battle is guaranteed. After, you can skip Route 206 and Wayward Cave for now. I know we all love Gible. I've found a way to guarantee it, but that's for later. You can also grab Shieldon as your Orberg City encounter. Now that we've caught Bidoof, Meditite, and Machop, we can guarantee Psyduck on Route 208. Now this means we can go back to Ravage Path, and Zubat is guaranteed. Alright, things are gonna seem overkill now, but it'll even out as things go on. This Starly here dies to Monferno's Flame Wheel, and I'll hit Prinplup with a Mach Punch, and I live any crit from it right now. Then I'll go into Machoke, who can't be touched by Prinplup at all, and I'll finish with Vital Throw. I'll go back to Cherry Berry Monferno again for Roselia for the potential Stun Spore, and then I'll kill it with Flame Wheel. For Ponyta, I can kill it in one hit with an Aqua Jet from Floatzel. In Hearthome City, you can get Happiny, and it's important you hatch it before Route 209 because Repelling will guarantee you a Staravia if you take the Chansey off the encounter table. You can get your Ghastly encounter in Lost Tower or in the Old Chateau, it doesn't matter. You're also going to avoid encounters on Route 210, 215, and 214. These will be important for later. These trainers here are always annoying, so if you want to guarantee them, fight them individually. This lady's Glameow dies to Rain Boosted Aqua Jet, and Kadabra is dead to Crunch. This other guy's Monferno dies to Rain Boosted Aqua Jet, and you can switch directly into Drifblim, who lives a potential critical bite from Gyarados and can ensure the kill with a Zap Plate Shockwave. For main lane, you're gonna want a max attack Crobat. You can kill this Meditite and the Machoke with Sky Plate Wing Attack. Now Lucario is in, but for some reason, this one just doesn't go for its best move, which is Metal Claw. It likes to use Drain Punch instead. I tested this battle a bunch of times, but only Drain Punch, I don't know. You can finish it with a few wing attacks, even with Maylene's Potion and the Citrus Berry. But if Drain Punch is on the table, then maybe Force Palm is too, and I don't want to paralyze my Crobat. Here's a backup plan. After your first wing attack, you can go into Drifblim, who always lives critical Metal Claw. Since Drifblim is immune to all of Lucario's other moves, it's guaranteed to try to go for Metal Claw again. Now I can get a safe switch into Monferno, who lives Metal Claw crit even if Lucario is at +1. I can follow up after with a Flame Wheel, which always kills from this range. You can grab Hippopotas in the Ruined Maniac Cave and avoid Valor Lakefront encounters for now. Right after, you can isolate a Shellos encounter with repels on Route 213. Let's fight Wake. Thunderbolt from max special attack Haunter kills Gyarados. To ensure the kill on Floatzel, give it a Zap Plate. Quagsire doesn't have any attacking moves that can touch Haunter, so I'll just Shadow Ball it. Haunter can take care of your next rival fight by himself, and when you're done with that, use Celestic Town for your Barboach. Looks like Fantina is gonna get swept by Choice Specs Shadow Ball. And then later, you can repel for a Glameow on Route 218. Alright, let's have a little more fun, guys. I'm going to start with Perugly for the 5th rival fight. Then I'm going to use Assist, a move that randomly uses a move that one of your other party members has. Since I only have Monferno, who only has Swords Dance, Assist will always use Sword Stance and get me to +1 after this Intimidate. Perugly will live a critical takedown into critical quick attack from Staraptor. Now I can sweep Barry's team. Alright, check this out guys. I'm gonna use Blissey first for Byron. I don't need to explain why Bronzor can't touch Blissey. When Bronzor is 2 struggle hits away from dying, I'm gonna switch to Medicham. I'll substitute on the turn that Bronzor kills itself, and Medicham's sub will never break to critical struggle. My substitute here will tank Steelix's hit while I use Miracle Eye and ensure that my next move hits. Then I'll get him with the Focus Blast. Right after, Bastiodon is going to get the same thing. A critical Flash Cannon will never kill my sub if it was broken by Steelix, and even with a special defense boost from Omniboost Ancient Power, won't be enough to survive Medicham's Focus Blast. I thought of it all here, guys. Now that Byron's done, we have a lot we can do. We can grab a Steelix on Iron Island, and then we can take the Riolu egg and hatch it in Canalave City. Go back to Route 212 and you can repel to guarantee a Kricketune. This means that Girafarig is guaranteed at Valor Lakefront, which guarantees Sudowoodo on Route 214, which guarantees Ponyta on Route 210, which guarantees Bronzor on Route 206, which finally guarantees us a nice Gibble in Wayward Cave. All of this also allows you to get a Kadabra on Route 215. You can also go to Route 219 and 220 and get both a Pelipper and a Tentacruel. Order doesn't matter here. Roselia is now guaranteed on Route 221, which guarantees Shinx on Route 204, which guarantees Pachirisu at Fuego Ironworks. It's time to do the Galactic Lakes, and Saturn's Kadabra dies to 1 fly from my wide-lensed Staraptor. And although Bronzor does take 2 hits, Bronzor's Rock Tomb speed drop won't prevent you from outspeeding Toxicroak. And how about Steelix here, an absolute wall to Mars's team, and coverage with Ice Fang and Fire Fang. Both Snover and Sneasel are guaranteed since they both appear on Route 216 and 217. It doesn't matter which order you catch them. I'm gonna just grab Goldeen as my Twin Leaf Town encounter. Now let's fight Candace. I'm gonna start with Bronzong and I'll set up a Stealth Rock. Then I'm gonna Sunny Day to get rid of the hail. Then I'm gonna use Hypnosis until Snover falls asleep. This means I get a free switch to Seeking. Poison Jab will always kill Snover, and then the stones put Abomasnow in range to die to a Fire-type Natty Gift. This Sneasel here gets put in death range from the Stealth Rocks and dies to a Waterfall from Seeking. I also always live a crit from Sneasel. Once Medicham is in, I'm going to hit it with Waterfall and let Seeking go so I can finish with Crobat. Let's fight Cyrus, guys, and I swear this is the last time I'm going to be screwing around here. We'll start with Bastiodon. Bastiodon is going to stall out Honchkrow until it only has a few embargoes left. To do this, I need to keep it taunted as much as possible, making it unable to use embargo for the majority of the battle. This usually leaves it on 5 to 6 embargoes left at the end, and I'm going to go into Girafarig. Girafarig is going to Swagger Honchkrow 3 times. Because of Cyrus's Super Potion and defense gains from all the Steel Wings Honchkrow used before, it won't kill itself in Confusion here. I'm going to use Power Swap to take the attack boost from Honchkrow. And I'll also Agility until my embargo runs out here. This is because I'm going to Baton Pass to Pachirisu, and I don't want the embargo effect passed on because Pachirisu needs its Zap Plate to confirm kills. But once he's in, he can sweep Cyrus's team with Spark. For Volkner, I'm going to use Garchomp. Since 2 of Raichu's moves are immune to Garchomp, you can set up 1 Swords Dance, be completely safe, and sweep the entire team with Dig and Dragon Claw. There's a cherry berry there, just in case. For the last rival fight, I'll start with Choice Specs Haunter, who can kill Staraptor and Empoleon with Thunderbolt. Then we'll switch directly into Lumberry Garchomp, who can live any move from Roserade, and I'll kill it with Dragon Claw. Dig is for Rapidash, Aerial Ace is for Heracross, and then I can sack some random Pokemon I didn't use, so I can go into Staraptor, who can finish Snorlax in one hit with Close Combat. I kept the Elite Four really simple, and I'm gonna let Garchomp basically sweep every single fight here, with the help of a little bit of Swords Dance, and Lucian's Bronzong is gonna need Infernape for a bit of help. But I'll take the time to say here that, in summary, this video is pretty much all theory. Guaranteeing victory in the way that I did does kind of take the fun out of playing a Nuzlocke. The sweat and the tears, and the love and the feeling inside when your best buddy dies to a crit. Halfway through making this video, I was also conflicted on whether I should make complicated strategies, because they're fun to watch, or make simple strategies that are easily replicated. So I did a little bit of both, and you can see that it kind of takes its toll, because the Cyrus fight wasn't actually 100% guaranteed, but I had to use Pachirisu. I'd like to do this kind of video again for other games, so if anyone out there is watching this, let me know what you think. What did I miss? What do you want to see next time? Alright guys, I'm gonna head to the gym now. Don't forget to comment on that comment, and like the comment that you commented on, and drop a subscribe on the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.